So on Twitter, they've been saying that South Africa is the first country to recolonize itself. And I've not been responding to it. And then I just saw this. This was tweeted by the presidency about an hour ago. South Africa and the United States of America to deepen bilateral ties. President Biden phoned President Ramaphosa to congratulate him on his recent election and successful formation of the Government of National Unity. President Biden pledged that the US will closely work with the 7th administration of South Africa on key areas such as economic growth, job creation, social development, and climate change. Ramaphosa expressed his appreciation for this commitment and in turn extended an invitation to Biden to undertake a state visit to South Africa. Dates will be confirmed by the respective diplomatic teams. So just to be clear, we as a country are allied with Palestine to the point that we had taken is not real to the ICJ. And now we are deepening ties with a country who is giving is not real billions of dollars in funding and weapons every year going back since I don't know when. The same country who has very close relations with Is Not Real, the same Is Not Real who had very close relations with the apartheid government, who also shared personnel and weapons and strategies. And you want to deepen ties with that same country. Who also owns our credit system, by the way, for all of you who want to know why your credit score is a bit wonky and why it's always so weird and it's like doesn't make sense. The TransUnion is owned by the US, among other things. Oh, and when the rand was manipulated, some of those banks were US owned banks, just by the way. Of those 28 banks, some of those banks were US banks. Anyway. One of the US banks paid a fine, at least. I guess that helps. They admitted guilt, so they paid a fine.